Expect the new members of the board of this pivotal institutional vehicle to bring their vast experience, competence, and dedication to bear in their functions to achieve Credit Corp's mandate of accelerating access to consumer credit to millions of Nigerians. Now, the federal government has launched a new initiative to establish an operating model and framework for economic and financial inclusion, aiming to transform Nigeria into a $1 trillion economy by 2030. The project is designed to combat poverty and catalyze sustainable economic growth from the ground up. Vice President Kashim Shettima said the initiative symbolizes the commitment of President Bola Tinubu administration to enhancing financial and economic inclusion across Nigeria. Senator Shettima spoke on Wednesday during the kickoff meeting for the initiative to set up an operating model for economic and financial inclusion for the Office of the Vice President.
Commitment to enhancing financial and economic inclusion across the length and breadth of this great nation. It also underlines our dedication to providing access to capital and eradicating poverty through legislative interventions and critical policies. I extend a warm welcome to all collaborators as we set out to sustain that tempo and fine-tune our various initiatives. I dare to say that at the heart of every strategy championed by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has been the need to prioritize inclusive economic growth and development.
Also speaking during the meeting, technical advisor to the President on Financial Inclusion, Dr. Nuruddin Abubakar Zauro, reported substantial progress in implementing the ASO Accord on Financial Inclusion and a series of initiatives aimed at broadening financial access across the nation.
It has, the conversation around financial inclusion has been elevated to the National Economic Council, Your Excellency, under your leadership. So this is a very important one because it's indeed the first time in the country, Nigeria, where we have the Vice President leading the conversation around financial inclusion. We sincerely thank you for that opportunity, Your Excellency.
The government had on April 25, 2024, unveiled the ASO Accord on Economic and Financial Inclusion, a multi-pronged blueprint designed to achieve universal access to financial services. The accord represents a core pillar of the administration's renewed hope agenda to transform the nation into a $1 trillion economy by 2030 while combating poverty and insecurity through broad-based prosperity. The Senate has launched an investigation